All right, my last video that I thought I had created, I actually ended up creating a time-lapse video. So I'm going to go back over how you go about removing these pockets. And you can see from my last video that we've now taken off the ends, and they're right down there. And the first time I took the table apart, what I did was I marked everything. So this has RE right end. This is RE right end. You look underneath the table and the next board has an RE. So anytime you have a place where when you are going to put this thing back together, all you have to do is find the matching letters. It's like granimals. So over here on this side, you see a number 1 and a number 1. Now you could put whatever sequence of numbers, do it however you like. This is just the way that I did it. This one says LE, left end, and the number 2 on this side. So when we look at the end boards, this is the long end board that goes on my left as I turn around. There's that number 2. So I know that's where that particular board goes. This one says LE. So that happens to be right over here, LE. It'll match up to that. Right end is the other end. And this particular board is the number 1. So I'm going to take that board, I'm going to put it at the other end, and so on. So I can see exactly where these things are going to go back into place. Now, once you take the ends off, the next step that you need to do is you need to take these pockets out. And the pockets are just nailed into place. It's a pretty simple thing to nail them in place. And so I have one down here that I put back into place. And it really is just a matter of pulling it out. If it was nailed in, you're going to reach your hand underneath and kind of push away, break it out, and you're going to have each of those pockets are going to come out. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take each of these nails that are still kind of sticking out. They'd be kind of rough. They could catch on you or something. So I'm just going to flatten them with a flat head just so that they don't catch on me as I'm trying to carry these pieces around. Now, the next step is to take these rails off. And there's just bolts underneath. So that is one rail. This over here is a second piece of the rail. And underneath, what you're going to see are these bolts. So there's 1, 2, 3 bolts underneath. Now what you see is this is a slate table. I have purchased another table before. It wasn't slated. It's not a single piece of slate. It makes it a whole lot more manageable to get up and downstairs and get into your basement. This is a 3-piece slate, and so what you see here is there's one slate here. That divider there is that's the divider between 2 pieces of slate. That's a piece of slate in the middle, and then there's a piece of slate on the end. You can see these bolts along here. So the next step, I'm going to grab my bolt and I'm going to, or my wrench, and I'm going to remove these bolts all the way around, which is going to give me the ability to take off all of my rails. So that is the next step.